What is going on, guys? It is your boy RSR from RSR Collections, and guys, happy whatever day it is. It is right now currently 8:30 in the morning in beautiful Edmonton. That is right, we are back. But first and foremost, the first time actually exploring the city itself. As if you guys remember last time on an old video, we were inside the Edmonton airport and we were actually able to find, surprisingly, packs. I think that was about a year ago. And shout out to Indigo, because they're the ones that pulled through. And funny I mentioned Indigo because they were one of the surprisingly main hitters for product this time around. This video will be we'll go into two different parts, guys. It's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh opening and a Pokemon opening, so I don't know which video is coming out first. But of course, the goal is, guys, is to find as much sealed product as possible to open. And you know what? I'll even say this right now. We drove 14 hours away from home just to find some sealed product. What did we find? Let's get it. Let's find out.
My mind is a silver lining. I wanna try. We could just run away. We could just run away from here. Baby, another place. Take me into your atmosphere. We could just run. Tendency of romanticizing things, losing reality. Don't say it's all a dream, I feel your gravity. My heart's a ticking bomb in the palm of your hand. I try my best to stay calm, but don't know if I can. We could just run away. We could just run away from here. Baby, another place. Take me into your atmosphere. We could just run away.
Alright, guys, we are back in the studio. Yeet. Yeah, so we'll continue. I forgot where we left off, so we'll just go straight into our West Edmonton Pokemon haul. So guys, just to recap, right, West Edmonton Mall is where we went to basically find all of our Pokemon packs. So let's start off with not one, but two Victini Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and White Flare boxes. So this is the illustration collection. Shout out to Coin and Stamp. We also got, and I think in the intro I mentioned that Indigo was going to play a big part, and they did, because we were able to get this at retail. So we got the binder collection of White Flare. We were also able to score a mini tin from Indigo as well too. So they have theirs retail for 20 bucks. I believe this was retailed for 60 at Indigo, or formerly known as Chapters as well. And then just because we went inside Showcase and it's buy 3 get 1 free, we ended up doing some Japanese packs. So obviously Battle Partners is the Japanese equivalent to Journey Together, right? For me, I'm hunting for the Lilies Clefairies that are in here, or the Yano would be nice. And then just 2 random packs that were also 10 bucks, right? So all in all, we probably spent, what, 60, 20, that's 80. 80 plus 30, we're at 110, 65 a piece. If I can math, that's like what, 250 give or take. So pretty expensive haul. And keep in mind, guys, we drove 14 hours away to find these Pokemon products, right? Specifically Black Bolt and White Flare, because I don't know about y'all, but I am tired of trying to hit up my locals, whether it's retail stores, from GameStops to Indigos to tournament stores, and just coming up empty, right? Coming up empty. So bear with me here. Personally, I wanted to do a really good ratio of black and white packs. So I was but for whatever reason, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, is Black Bolt more desirable than White Flare? Right, am I saying that right? Black Bolt? Yeah, is Black Bolt more desirable than White Flare? Because I was able to find more White Flare than I was Black Bolt, right? So we have our Victini, oversized cards and promos. we got our packs over here, right? So let's just move this out of the way. All right, we'll go with our first couple of packs here. Well, you didn't see that. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've last opened Pokemon product. I mean, I say it's been a while, but obviously I did that that video of like, you know, what was easy accessible, right? Like, I forgot the title of my own video. But I think the last Pokemon video I did, there was no actual, like, it wasn't revolving around the new sets at all. I think it was just more so regarding, you know, what can I find? Like, what's these easiest packs to find? Nice, we got a Embror and a Hydrogen EX. Nice. Okay, we're off to a good start for our first pack there of that was white flare. How easy is it to find like Pokemon product out in the wild, right? And yes, I know even some of the homies are kind of, you know, kind of dogging on me on, you know, why don't I just order online? But I like the thrill. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't like the thrill of trying to find packs in the wild? Like, I get it. It's tough to find product in the wild now, but like, I don't know, man. I know, I'm contradicting myself. Nice, Kyurem EX. Contradicting myself on how, you know, I'm tired of checking my own locals, but then meanwhile, I went on the hunt somewhere else to see how bad it is out there, right? And we scored. Right? We scored. Ooh, looks like we already got a good hit there. Okay. Okay, so I don't even know how you say that. Zora, Herdier, Vanillite, Livani, SUBSCRBE, Mienshao, Pignite, Trubbish, and another Hydrogen EX. Okay, I said we got something and we kind of did get something. That's our second one, right? Yeah, Hydrogen EX. Just very interesting how that worked on how Edmonton was the best spot to find the Pokemon products. So definitely can't find anything locally in person, right? So again, could you buy these online? Like any Black Bolt White Flare product online? Probably. I know right now if I check GameStop as of the day of this filming, like you can go and GameStop had a restock, Walmart had a restock, right? So you absolutely could just, you know, hop online. Nice. Crocodile, or am I saying that right? P-Dove. And a Serperior EX. Nice. At least we're getting EX hits on almost every... I think we did get an EX hit on every pack we had here. Nice. But overall, guys, like, it was just nice to finally explore Edmonton. It's finally nice to explore Edmonton outside of just the airport. The mall is massive. Just outside of what I was able to film. Let's go into our mini team here. Just outside of what I was able to capture and film in the beginning, like, our mistake, guys, was going, was going to the mall on a busier day. I think we went on a Saturday. So obviously just any mall in general, like, Saturdays are the absolute worst to visit a shopping mall. And next thing you know, we ended up doing that, not just a shopping mall, but WEM, right? West Edmonton Mall, equivalent to, I guess you could say it's pretty much the Mall of Canada, right? How in the US, the biggest mall is what? MOA? Mall of America, MOA, however y'all pronounce it. All right, let's go White Flare. Can we get that Victini? I don't even care which Victini we get. Obviously the one in Black Bolt would be nice, but... Oh, come on. Wow, I really butchered opening his pack. There you go. I'll just go straight into it there. Trubbish, Pignite, Garbodor, Sock. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, compared to the last video that we did, it's good that... okay, we pretty much... we took an L on this pack. It's good to see that Pokemon product is starting to be more available regularly, right? For the most part, I mean, look what happened, right? Going to Edmonton, I was able to walk into retail stores and find sealed, right? I don't know if it's because Edmonton just has better distribution, they just have better allocation, but like I said, guys, where I'm at in Winnipeg, it's tough to find it in person, right? All right, here we go. We got Thundurus. That's pretty sick. Oh, that's a pretty sick Axew. And a Volcarona. Carna. Wow, of course I said Corona. Oh, nice. And a Holo Basic Energy. Cool. For family. Which is funny because that's the main purpose of why I visited the trip. Or sorry, why I did the trip was for family. Alright. Okay. Alright, our next product here, we're gonna go into our Victini illustration box. Alright. Now, the real question is, how about you guys? How is the luck of trying to find product out there? Have you guys been able to find luck? Are you just ordering online? Right? Are you like me and prefer, let's do Black Bolt first. Are you like me and prefer to go in person and go hunt for them? Right? Okay, here we go. Palpitoad, Clink, Audino, Emolga, Throw, Simipour, Air Balloon, nice, Sandile, Crocodile, and a Excadrill EX, and another Hollow Basic Energy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So for the most part, we're hitting here. We're hitting. Nothing crazy of value, but I would rather take this than nothing at all. But while I was out in Alberta, guys, of course, I went to visit apparently what so happens to be North America's lowest rated like card store. It's out in Banff, Alberta, so it is a touristy area. And I will touch more base on it in my Yu-Gi-Oh video, just because I shopped there and bought more Yu-Gi-Oh products than I did Pokemon products. If anything, ooh, nothing there. Kevin Durant. If anything, I'll probably clip it at the end here. We'll clip at the end. But Angeline19, as her Twitch handle, she finally showed face on a video. I've been trying to say, you know, she'll show face at some point, and she opened her first Pokemon pack.
I wish it was summer of 16. I'm only one call away. Like Charlie, I'll save the day. Got no money, but I'm into you. Into. Maybe we're perfect strangers. Just not today. It's on the other side of the screen. I wish it was summer of 16. We play pretend in the suburbs. Like it was you and me and nobody. With you backseat under covers, while your best friend drove your SUV. 'Cause I'm sinking in a cold, cold water, and I wanna be closer to you. Like a chain smoker in Boulder, we're never getting older. 'Cause on the other side of the screen, I wish it was summer of 16.
And that's because Milan, so he's the shop owner of what supposedly is, according to Google, is the worst rated card store in North America. Nice. Gothica. Vanillite. Okay. Yeah, supposedly, I will say supposedly, he convinced her to open her first Pokemon pack. And you know what? I don't mind at all. I get it, guys. If you know what I'm talking about, it's called Premier Sports Cards, I believe is what it's called. I'll have it somewhere in the frame. I get it, guys. Like, everybody's asking different for pricing, but I do agree with some content creators who have reviewed his shop. Like, you gotta keep in mind, he's in a tourist area. He's in the mountains, literally in the mountains, right? So you'll see that again in the Yu-Gi-Oh opening, which will be in the next video. But yeah, you gotta keep in mind, everything's expensive in the mountains. From gas, nice, another Excadrill, and a Hollow Basic Energy, nice. From gas to food to merch, like you name it. You know what I'm saying? You name it. All right, I guess that's pretty much our last black and white product before we get to the binder. So let's just power through our Japanese packs, right? So these are from Showcase inside West Edmonton Mall. I'm gonna use scissors for these. I forgot how, is it the last card? Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay, maybe it is last card. No hits there. But yeah, guys, like, I get it. Everyone's asking ridiculous amounts these days for Pokemon pricing. And you know what? I'll give Milan the benefit of the doubt. Like, sure, his pricing might be crazy high. You know what? That's a lie. I won't say crazy high. There's some of his products are priced fair. It's usually his older stuff that's priced fairly high, right? Maybe even higher than collector pricing or whatever. Nice, Duskull. That's actually a pretty sick illustration. That's awesome. I'm just gonna grab a sleeve here. But yeah, like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, guys. He's a solid guy. You know, if you look at the reviews, the two, and I did write a review, so you could see RSR Collections and write a Google review on Milan. I get it, guys. I get it. Like, you know, pricing and attitude are the two biggest concerns from shopping there. And again, I'll probably touch base on this again, maybe more thoroughly in the Yu-Gi-Oh video. But we did not find that at all. Like, his attitude, he was super nice guy, super old school. Milan's literally an OG, guys. Like, he's been doing this for well over 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken. And he's honestly a fan of the hobby. Like, he also like, you know, tracks market pricing. This is going off topic because Pokemon doesn't really do reprints, but for Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, like oh, we got something there. He follows market, right? Nice. Oh, I forgot the name of this guy. Mamoswine? Am I saying that right? But pretty cool. At least we got hits. So no Lily's Clefairy. Kind of low-key sad, but that's a lucky good. All good. But anyways, like, you know, I know I keep backtracking, trying to finish what I was saying because I'm getting distracted here. But at the end of the day, guys, Milan, he's an OG. His pricing, like, he is like he's a collector, but he's also a retailer, right? So it's kind of tough that you're mixing what you love, because he truly does love collecting and does love, you know, the TCGs, the sports cards. Like, he's even a collector himself, guys. Like I said, he's an OG. He loves it, but that's the problem, right? You're mixing something with what you love versus what you do for a living, and he just. But anyways, guys, binder collection. So this is a pretty solid binder. I won't go too much into it, but I will definitely be keeping this. Let's just put it there for now. And 5 packs. How do we get in there, though? Oh, it's from the back. The back. Hey, get your mind out of the gutters. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. What are you saying? But anyways, just to finish Premier Sports cards, guys. Milan, solid guy. He's worth paying a visit. You know what? If you're not going to buy anything because of you're not a fan of his pricing, then don't. But at the end of the day, like, for me, even if I go to local stores like that where I'm not buying anything, sometimes I like to admire the collection, right? Like, he had a lot of like older stuff in there, especially for Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh, he kind of put everything away. I think he mentioned as to the why. I'll have to go back into my footage. Okay, nothing there. I'll have to go back into my footage there. But he did pretty much mention that anything that was like over 10K, he used to carry in a shop about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe during COVID era, and he like took it off site. But with Pokemon, like, he does have some pretty nice things, especially if you're going old school. So it's worth paying. What I will say, final verdict, worth paying a visit. Completely up to you on what you guys feel on his pricing, if you want to support him that way or not. But nice Spooflon DX. But definitely worth paying a visit, guys. Definitely worth paying a visit. Just to check out his shop, check out his collection, right? Yeah, overall nice dude. Very nice dude. Like I said, keeps up with the market, keeps up with the crisis. Should I go into it? Should I go into one of my hot takes? Let's just get it. You know what? Oshawott, Trubbish. Okay, you know what? How about this? So, one thing I will feel for Milan, and just in general about Premier Sports, guys, he doesn't get his product, unlike most Canadian retailers, Canadian local stores. He doesn't get his product from the same distributors. Like, I know Diamond is now out of business, but Diamond was being used before as a main distributor for a lot of our tournament stores, right? At least for where we are in Manitoba. And basically, guys, everything that he gets comes from the US. So if you don't raise your prices, and this is what his mindset is, nice Whimsicott EX. And I'm assuming that's what his mindset is, right? Like, the reason why he has to, why he's charging more for his current products is because he's paying tariffs, which means he makes less in a margin, right? If there were no tariffs and he lowered his prices like how they used to be maybe during the COVID times, then yeah, right? Like, he probably had the same, he probably had the same margin as he did back then by raising prices now, right? But if, let's say, he didn't raise prices just like everybody else, right? He didn't raise his prices and he's getting tariffed, then of course, like, he's losing money, right? He also explained as to why he doesn't even carry certain TCGs, because, like, for example, with One Piece, actually, you know what? This is the last pack, so I'm just gonna quickly wrap up our conversation here. Nice Vanillux. Litwick. Oh, nothing. Damn, that was everything, right? I'm pretty sure that was everything. We didn't get any of the top 10 hits, I don't think. So let's just do a quick recap here. I'll shuffle through our hits, and yeah, we'll call it a day there, guys. But as I'm slowly shuffling through this, guys, like at the end of the day, that's one of the main reasons why he has to raise his prices, right? Or yeah, his prices are a little bit higher than usual. But anyways, that's to wrap it up. If you want to hear the full story of Premier Sports, again, Milan, great store owner. Check him out. I'll have it here. It will be in my next upload of my Yu-Gi-Oh video if you guys are both Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon fans. If not, that's just my quick explanation on how my visit went to see Milan in Banff. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. That is all the Pokemon product we have here. Stay tuned for the next video. I don't know when, but there will be one for sure. So once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is your boy RSR. Deuces, ooses.